On the subject of the auto sector, let's take a look at what are the expectations from the December auto sales, and Shrishti joins us with all of that.
We are expecting minor green shoots across the segments, and the major factor is the heavy discounts that specifically these passenger vehicle companies have come out with. Yes, indeed, their clear focus was to get away with the year-end inventory, but on the flip side, consumers are also taking note that going ahead in 2025, from the January month itself, the price hikes will be applicable. So keeping in lieu of that, the purchases were quite decent in the passenger vehicle segment. We can also call the same in the tractor division as well, but the two-wheeler segment, select companies have done well, and on the back of the low base, the CV segment is expected to perform better. So that's the big trend that we are watching out for and expectations on that line. But let's talk numbers then. From the passenger vehicle segment, it's Maruti Suzuki that could be leading it from the front, because on a YY basis we are expecting a jump of 14%. But for M&M Automotive Division, though the company has a lot of the high waiting periods for some of those products, so not much discounts being offered by M&M all in all. But for their automotive division, still a 13% growth is what the company could report. Other than that, Hyundai Motors were actually giving the most of the discount in this particular segment, but quite a tepid growth on a YOY basis. And lastly, from the Tata Motors passenger vehicle segment, not much expectations there. If we come to the commercial vehicle segment, then yes, indeed, on the back of a low base of the MHCV segment specifically, we could see a good jump on a month-on-month basis from the likes of Eicher Motors, VECV, Ashok Leyland, as well as Tata Motors. All of them are expected to show a growth of 15 to 39% on a month-on-month basis. But let's talk in the two-wheeler category, then TVS Motors as well as Eicher Motors. These are the two companies who could actually report a double-digit growth on a YY basis, while for Bajaj Auto, it could be a just 8% growth, but for Hero MotoCorp, that could actually be a decline of 3% on a YY basis, and on a month-on-month, the company could be in for a 17% dip. So clear winners and losers in the two-wheeler category is what our expectation is. And lastly, from the tractor division, the on-ground farmer sentiment is holding up quite strongly, and in that fact, M&M tractor division is expected to do fairly better, where we are expecting a growth of 14% on a YY basis. What we can say is that minor green shoots are indeed visible in the auto sector space and across the segments as well.